All right, guys, so we were out on Stick Marsh today. We were catching a bunch of fish, and I mean a massive windstorm just came in and basically ran us off the lake. That was no fun. So what are we gonna do all afternoon? I had a good idea. Let's slip down to Okeechobee. It's only like 65 miles or so from Palm Bay here. Let's slip down to Okeechobee and visit the American Bait Works Superstore and Lake and Trail Boat Dealership. It's all in the same place. It's a giant place. I mean, it is like being a kid in a candy store when you walk in there. All of the coolest tackle, cool boats, all kinds of awesome stuff to get down there. Let's go down there and check it out. Look at this place. I mean, tell me it's not, you're not a kid in a candy store. I mean, just look around. This is better than candy. This fishing tackle. It's way better than candy. But look at this. Dude, if you like the bass fish, if you like the crappie fish, they've even got some saltwater stuff in here because you're not but about 50 or 60 miles from saltwater. Fish for crappie, you wanna know how long that crappie is? Right there, he'll tell you he's a keeper. Guess what they got a lot of around here in South Florida? Keeper crappie. Gotta keep that belly full, you know what I'm saying? Some of the nicest staff. When you walk in here, everybody makes you feel at home, right? Like when you walk in, it's just, hey, how you doing? How can we help you? Whatever. Some of the guys right here are guys that are always going to take care of you. This is Jim. He's one of the new guys here. You've been here for a couple months? About 3 months now. 3 months now.
Yeah.
Yep. And this is Garrett. He kind of helps us do a lot of the advertising, shoots a lot of video, does a lot of things like that. So these guys are usually here. They'll help you out. Let's go walk around and check out everything that they have in this place. It's absolutely amazing. All kinds of, well, you know, my favorite baits. Anything that already has bait fuel in it, you know I'm in. I can't. Bait fuel is my whoopee, okay? Like I can't operate without it. I even tried drinking it one time. I didn't get hurt. It was fine. All of it has it. The little worms, the big worms, everything you're gonna need down here. The T-Mac is one of my favorite if it ever gets kind of nasty. The C-Mac is the ribbon tail. That thing's awesome. Here's a new one, the 6 1/4 inch ion. That's the stick bait. Already got bait fuel in it. All the crappie rods you could ever need, every one of them. Anything you could ever need, go catch a crappie, catch bluegills. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Zoom plastics or not. They've got a couple of them. You just look down the whole aisle. There it is. I remember this as a kid. Culprits, they got them. You come to Florida, look at this. Gambler everywhere. I don't know. There's stuff that Gambler makes here that I've never even seen before, and that's odd because I've been in Florida for a long time. Gambler's synonymous with Florida. Check this out. This is the new Zoo series. These are the Zoo Pops and the Zoo Dogs. These are from Snag Proof. Absolutely amazing. And right here you can see him get kabloosh. I may have been the guy throwing that bait right there in that video. Not 100% sure, but I think it kind of was. Oh yeah, that was me. I remember that stump, come off that stump. Just kidding, really, but check this out. You guys like your Senkos, stick baits, everywhere. More of them, Strike King. You want to get your daughter catching little fish? Look at that. There's something vibrating in that thing. There's something weird in there. I don't know. Check it out later. It's actually kind of scaring me. As we're going over to the shirts, you'll see this everywhere. It's just kind of weird. You know what? It might be a hint. Possibly it's a hint. Something you may want to do after you get a sun shirt. Check it out. Scum Frog. How awesome is that, right? Bad to the bone. Here's an even smaller rod than the one I just showed you. Got rods of every size for every person. Make sure you know how long you are, and then you can look at David Dudley. It all happens at the same time. Then you figure out how long you are again. I'm sorry, I was holding it upside down. This is an actual belt. I had no idea that there was belts. Can you imagine that? If I was in a tournament somewhere and somebody says, is that a keeper? I said, I don't know, hang on. Yep. I wish I'd have thought of that, to be honest with you. I didn't think of that. I wish I would have. Nerds. Golden Bears, Lifesavers. We got everything. Kit Kats. Come on. But follow me, guys. I want to show you this. When work's over, that's a fun place to be. Did we just run into this again? I don't know. It's kind of strange. Cool crankbaits. There's a lot of places down here, believe it or not, you can catch them on crankbaits in Florida. Lots of places. It's Thanksgiving. It's nowhere near Thanksgiving. Not even close, unless you consider like in 10 months being close. All the spin plugs, all of these are almost the best spin plugs you can buy till you get right here. And then these are the best spin plugs you can buy. Every one of them is absolutely amazing. And I may have caught some fish on one of those earlier today. Ooh, we caught them on this one last week. The 1/2 ounce, that is a bad dude right there. I think this is JT's chartreuse, yep, JT's chartreuse shad. You see that? That's the second best one there ever was, I promise you. Oh, wait, look at this. Here's the real deal, bluegill. You know what? Everybody thinks down here in Florida that the main feed, or food, excuse me, of a bass down here in Florida is a golden shiner, because everybody uses them for live bait when they're live bait fishing. Negative, incorrect. Bluegill, not a spinnerbait, but they do like them. But that's not their main source of nutrition. It's not a spinnerbait. But they really eat a spinnerbait that looks like a bluegill, because bluegill is 70% of a bass's diet in Florida. Write that down. They got halos, they got everything down through here. They got them all. I heard these are pretty good. There it is. That's a 1/2 ounce. That's a 1/2 ounce. They got it all of it. Evo, I don't know what that means. Hey, watch this. All of this is awesome. All of it. If you really want to, if you want to take your game to the next level, here's the little fella. Launch Frog XS in that color. Sloppy toad. It's absolutely fantastic. My very favorite frog. Look, I'm gonna give you a little secret. This is a pro angler. Well, I'm washed up pro angler, but this is a pro angler secret. When you walk into a tackle shop and you don't really know, what to fish bite on that lake, someplace you haven't been before, here's exactly what you do. And this is a fact, because I know this is the best frog. There's one left. You just walk down the aisle and look and see that what's all bought up. That's what you want to buy. There's one left. The big launch frog and the sloppy toad. I'm telling you, there's one left. That's why. You know what? When I get done doing this video, there's gonna be zip left, because I'm buying it. See, that's the other thing. Look, this one's pretty good too. There's only 2 of those left. I'm letting out all the secrets. All the secrets. Oh, now we're on the jig side again. All these jigs are amazing. The best jigs. All right here. See these? JT Kenny Signature Series. You got to have those. Whether you like fishing with a net or not, you got to have those. It's absolutely amazing. Look, they even make big ones. See? Look. All you got to see. When you see that, you know that it's definitely what you need at some point or another. Look how big those are. Perfect hook. Big head if you're fishing deep. Oh, you say, well, no, I want to go a little bit shallower. Oh boy, look here. 3/16. That's the size I use most of the time. Already got a weed guard on it. How many other Ned rigs you get that's got a weed guard on it? Mine do. Now soon this is going to be in the El Dirte series, Dirty Jigs. But right now, Grass Wizard. Anytime you see that logo, you know you're in good. Florida Hammer. That one sells really good. You know why it sells really good? Because people throw it out there and stuff bites it. The Sledgehammer. That is a really good bluegill color. And guess what? Look, there's only a couple left. Oh, more Grass Wizards and Florida Hammer. Huh. Weird. Dirty Jigs. These are also amazing. They've even got skirts. You know what's cool about this place? And we're not even like halfway through it. You know what's cool about this place is it's all the really good stuff. It's not like you're going into some tackle shops or maybe some big box stores or whatever where they have like a bunch of just, I don't want to say junk, but I'm going to say junk. You come in here, it's the good stuff, like the really good stuff. You're not going to be dealing with where you're getting junk. Crankbaits, look at this. All the sinkers that you could want, big old punching sinkers. Epic, all this kind of, hey, old school. Old school. I guarantee you somewhere in here there's a Gilmore jumper. I mean, there's the old spinning Teddy and then the Gilmore jumper. Somewhere in here, I bet you there is. They've even got Rebel stuff. Look at that little guy. Look how crazy that little plopper is. I had no idea they made him that small. This works. I love this. Wait a minute, hold it. That color, that one right there. That thing, it's weird looking and they bite it. It's kind of funny looking. I've had people tell me that before, kind of funny looking. Look at the hooks. How many hooks do you need? There they are. If you're gonna come in here and spend $1 or you're gonna come in here and spend $150, you better get your wife or girlfriend something. I'm just telling you, this is JT's love life advice. You better get them something, and look at this. All kinds of stuff. If you don't buy your girlfriend at least one piece of clothing while you're in here, you're in trouble. It just is what it is. When she knows you came to a place like this and you didn't buy her something, you're done. We call these scoopers down here in Florida. This is a scooper. This is bait scoopers. There's here, if you can't see very good like me, you get you a fluorescent scooper. And if you're using really, really little bait, you get you a little tiny scooper. You want a reel? They've got all kinds of reels. All of them. And guess what? You buy a reel, they got all the station right there, spool you up. You're ready to go. You can stand here and watch TV. Look at me, look there I am on TV, isn't that weird? Never been on TV before. Let me stand here and watch. I look so fun, like I was having a lot of fun right there. That's catching bass. It's like everywhere you look. It just happens, everywhere you look. Here's a whole nother video that we're not gonna do today. Whole nother video. While you're in here buying a 6-pack of beer and a bag of worms and a reel, getting it spooled up with line, heck, if you want, you can go buy a boat. But we're gonna talk about that later. But literally, you can. Or if you happen to be having problems with your boat while you're down here, full service department. Have your boat worked on, buy topwater bait. Coolest hats in the world. These are all the absolute best. That one, that's really cool. So is that. Keep seeing that all over the place. That's like 1980s. That was my idea. Not really. It was some marketing guy way smarter than me. I like that because it kind of fuels you. That's weird looking. They're all cool. I love every one of them. Might need some ice cream. If you don't like that ice cream, there's a whole nother thing with ice cream in it. Get you a sandwich, hot dog, all the caffeine needs one could ever want. They're all right there. Dude, this place is absolutely amazing. That was a tour of just the tackle shop and convenience store side. Oh, and guess what? There's like 18 gas pumps out there that have plenty of room. They were built for having boats in and out of there. You could pull like tractor and trailers around in and out of there. So anytime you're down here, like I said, you're fishing Okeechobee or you're in Palm Bay area, it's only an hour drive down here. You come down here and check out the place, check out the boat dealership over there. This place is absolutely amazing. Anytime you're down in Okeechobee, American Bait Works Superstore and Lake and Trail, come down here, check it out. You will not regret it.